What is up, trainers? Brandon here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters EX video. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the new unit that's dropping in just a few days. Special Costume Hilda and Mega Diancie. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, I don't know. Anything past Gen 1 is kind of, yeah, whatever. But we're going to be going over the unit, looking at passives, moves, Synchrid, you name it. You're going to get all the lowdown here. So starting off, it's going to be from November 4th to December 10th, so just over a month. 6-star EX potential, level 140 stats, when you pre-mega, right, is 598 HP, 356 attack, 150 defense and special defense, 244 special attack, and 307 speed. Now, when you mega, your attack becomes a whopping 427, and your speed becomes 368. Overall, 150, solid defenses, special attack we don't really care about. The attack is really good, HP could be better, and speed's really good. Not really good, but once you mega, it becomes really good. So it's a seasonal scout. It is a rock-type physical striker. Weakness is steel. And as we said, it's going to be about a month. It's coming on November 4th, and it's going to be going until just before Christmas. So, all right, moving on to its moves. We got Stone Edge. It's 3 bars, rock physical. Its power is 100, and accuracy is 80. And critical hits land more easily. Anyone who has Olivia, like this is her move, right? That's her damage dealer. So anyone who has Olivia will know this move very well. X attack raises the user's attack by 2 stat ranks. You got 2 uses of this. Again, it's a very common move. Diamond Storm, it's a newer move. 4 bars, rock physical, power is 163, accuracy is 95. It is an AoE attack, and it has 50% chance to raise the user's defense by 2 stat ranks. Now, this is going to be good when we get into the passives and when we get into the grid. And then we have our trainer move. Shine On has 1 use. Raises user's speed and accuracy by 2 stat ranks. Raises the user's critical hit rate by 3 stat ranks. Now, this is really cool because not only will your Diamond Storm hit all the time, but you have max crit rate when you use this move. So right off the bat, I mean, if you saw our Keldeo video, I'll link that in the top right, it has another move that maxes out crit. I mean, these units that can max out crit right away is like so valuable, I think. But neither here nor there. Okay, so passives. We have Head Start 1, reduces the user's sync move countdown by 1 when it enters the battle for the first time. When you become Mega Diancie, that turns into Fuel Economy 1, which is actually the exact opposite of what Diantha and Gardevoir have. So decreases amount of move gauge slots the user's Pokemon needs to use moves by 1. Sorry, a little typo there. So your Stone Edge is going to cost 2 bars, and your Diamond Storm is going to cost 3 bars. Pretty good. All right, Tough Cookie. More defense is raised the more powers of the user's moves. You have a 50% chance every time you use Diamond Storm to raise defense. So that's going to make you do even more damage. Now, what I was saying here, so Swag Bag 1 raises the chances of raising stat values with the additional effects of moves. That's huge. So you're going to be raising your defense more consistently, doing more damage. It's got a setup that can just kind of snowball, I think. Okay, moving on to the sync move. It's Princess Power Rock Impact. It's a rock physical move. Power's 160 to 192. No additional effect. You just become your mega form until the end of the battle. As always, thank you to Absolutely for the data mine. Link is in the description below to his Twitter. But that'll cover the stats, sync move, passives, all that good stuff. Now we're going to move over and check out the Synchrid. Okay, so here's the Synchrid. As usual, we're going to look at 1 out of 5 first. So let's go up and do that. Now, 1 out of 5, you don't really get too much. You get Diamond Storm accuracy. So maybe you want to go with that. MP refresh on the trainer move. And maybe Sand Shelter if you plan on using it on a sand team. I don't see why you would. Attack. Yeah, pretty much that. Some added speed in there. Yep. Nothing too crazy at 1 out of 5, as is with most of the units. So 2 out of 5 becomes a little bit more interesting. I feel like I say that all the time, but it does. So up here, great multiplier, right? Powers up sync moves that are super duper effective. A double down 5, so an extra 50% on your sync move. You can also come over here and grab the sync node. That'll help out in mitigating, I guess, the lower damage for the mega units. You can go X attack into the sync node down here, and if you want to go for like the Diamond Storm nodes, like that's always good. Yeah, we could even, yeah. I mean, you grab your 2 sync nodes, you get Diamond Storm and MGR3, so it gives you a 40% chance to get your move gauge back when using Diamond Storm. Or if you wanted to go Stone Edge, I guess you could. So if you wanted to do the same thing, only grab some Stone Edge. Cool thing about Stone Edge, you do get Critical Strike 1, so as always, I say always, but like 95% of the time with Strikers, you want to get Critical Strike 2. So you could do something like, oh, I think we grabbed 1 too many. We're still at -1? Really? No. Okay, so maybe not that sync node. What can we ditch here? But, I mean, you get it. Something along these lines. I think we can do that. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was sloppy. My fault. But yeah, that's something you would look at for Stone Edge. So the move gauge refresh, 3, another, again, 40% chance to get a bar back, and then Critical Strike 1 on your Stone Edge. Now, 3 out of 5. I was taking a look at this, and I was messing around with something along the lines of this. I think this is really good. So right here, you have double down 5, you have all 4 sync nodes, and you also have this down here. So Towering Force. The more the user's defense is raised, the more it powers up the user's sync move. It's like Tough Cookie, only with your sync move. I think this is the first unit we've ever had Towering Force, so really interesting to see. Some other notable, well, nodes. We do have Super Sinker applies super effective up next effect to the user the first time its sync move is used in battle. We have Diamond Storm ramming speed, might be something to pick up. Fast Track 9 raises user's speed by 1 stat rank after it uses a move. Sync Regen applies gradual healing effect after we use a sync move. Impervious. And then down here we have Adrenaline, so reduces sync move countdown by 1 the first time the user's sync move is used each battle. So, but this is probably what a standard grid is going to look like for your sync nukes. I mean, typically the tech units are usually a little better at it just because they have more multipliers. But you 6-star EX this thing, and it's going to hit everybody. It's going to use Double Down. It's going to use Towering Force. It's going to be, well, a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, that's the grid I would go with. That'll about cover everything for Special Costume Hilda and Diancie. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it's going to be top tier, not top tier, but very, very close. It's going to be high A tier, if not S. So if you don't have Olivia, this might be a good time to use gems. If you're needing a rock striker, might be a good time to use gems. But that'll about wrap this video up. My name is Brandon. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.